Last part was a little bit all over the place. I do want these parts to kind of have a theme to them. So this part is going to be just hunting down Leoric.
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
If that will make you feel better, perhaps you should.
But, gonna go break into these places. This guy's a vendor.
The problem is, they never should have named this place New Tristram.
But doesn't have a purpose. Because he originally sold potions back in the original release of this game. Because this game has evolved over time. It used to have a market house, which got people murdered. I shit you not.
I wish that Leia could live a different life, a more normal life. But alas, such is not her fate. When I pass, there is none but her to continue my work, and the future of this world hangs in the balance.
I have the crown. How do I reach the Skeleton King?
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
The Skeleton King dies today. I must find the fallen star.
Okay. He does have a new dialogue. She doesn't. This guy does, though.
The news continues to worsen. How can you continue to wade into the fray with nary a thought for your own safety? It is madness.
Oh, I value my own safety. But there are things I must know, and hiding behind walls will teach me nothing.
I will point out, getting all the dialogues from Miriam, the other two are pretty easy. Hadric has that one annoying one. But Miriam specifically is really frustrating, because a lot of her dialogues are like Hadric's first one, where you have to specifically talk to her in between a part. Heck, there's a part later where you get, like, your quest is to get to an area. You get to an area, and then if you walk enough into it, you get, like, another objective on the quest. Once you get to the area, but before you get the objective, you can talk to her then. Like, there's a lot of annoying crap like that.
Well, though I never knew him personally, I saw Leoric himself when he was building his manor. A troubled man, with a heavy burden upon his fragile mind. Is it any wonder that he built such a home for himself? What he needed was someone to teach him how to laugh once in a while.
Also, I think there's a missable dialogue down here if you talk to the boat hand.
Sorry, the ferry to Wortham isn't running. Can't take anyone anywhere with all that's happening around here. It's not safe.
I don't know what dialogue is based to the, the main game or anything like that, but who knows? Clearly I don't.
Is there no justice in this world? Leoric bravely withstood Diablo's attempts to possess him, and look what he got in return. Madness and a cursed death.
We can have sympathy for him, but that doesn't change the fact that he needs to be destroyed.
Yeah, like, I think once you would, like, find Hadric's grandfather's, like, crypt, but before you kill him, you can talk to her. Like, she's got a lot of really weird things like that. Also, with this chest, by the way, I recommend storing any legendaries you get. However, based on, or at the very beginning of the game, this chest can only hold 20 items. You can spend money to upgrade its storage. So right now my stash holds 60 instead of 40. Ignore that. These I don't think I can get rid of. Amiibo portals are useless. They just spawn like a tough enemy if you scan an amiibo card. They'll spawn like a tough enemy. If you have a specific amiibo, it will spawn a special, like, bonus enemy, but for the most part, there's no real point to it. Cathedral level 2. What do I get? Upgrade to Wave of Force. It gains a 5-second cooldown, but repels projectiles back towards the shooter, knocks back nearby enemies, and slows them for 3 seconds. I don't precisely need that. Especially the whole knocks them back thing. I don't really want that. Oh, Electrocute. I like Electrocute. It's chain lightning. Hit an enemy and it bounces to other enemies. However, right now it is essentially useless. You can hold 60 items in this game, so I do suggest you pick up as much junk as you can. Also break as many things like this as you can, because yeah, even if you don't want the achievement, or challenge or whatnot, the speed boost is always nice. Actually, did I get the description for those spawning enemies? I find it really odd that there's like certain enemies that just outright don't have
Need more time.
dialogue. Oh yeah, legendary items can just appear whenever. Squirt's Necklace. While not taking damage, damage dealt is increased by up to 100%, damage taken is increased by up to 50%. So as long as you're not taking damage, you do more, but you will also take more. I don't believe I want to wear it, because that one hinders you. Kill everything. Enemies are coming over the wall. It's like Helm's Deep all over again.
If only they could see me now.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
And this guy I just summon from time to time is pretty potent. Electrified basically turns them into the stupid beetles from Act 2 in Diablo 2.
Still waiting.
Also, roll with the blue enemies. They won't drop anything until you kill the last of the bunch. I mean, they'll drop stuff, of course. Like they'll drop, money or potions or maybe a blue item. But their big like explosion of money and loot and all that won't be until you fully kill the group. I could explore a little bit more, but actually I think I might, because I want all the Latdanan scrolls. Not for any particular reason other than lore and challenge. Plus, you never know, like, what special enemies you'll run into, or what chest you've run into, or I might find a treasure goblin, I don't know.
It was Lazarus.
Not ready
That
yet.
I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
I'm gonna wait to go into that room, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more enemies in there. Look, an understatement of the year, Jesus.
Old masters could see me now. Need more time. Need more arcane power. Your grave awaits.
Damn. It really was just the understatement of the year. Okay, what did I get? I got glass cannon, boosts damage by 15%, but decreases armor and resistances by 10. Upgrade to Ray of Frost. I get the slow time ability. Invoke a bubble of warped time at your location up to 60 yards away for 15 seconds, reducing enemy attack speed by 20% and movement by 60. This bubble also slows the enemy speed or enemy projectile speed down by 90. So it is a good little debuff. I think down below at this lower path is going to be another one of those lecterns. An item that I keep forgetting they added to Minecraft was the lectern.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Does beg the logistical question, though, of if he's yelling at you, calling you traitors, you kill him? Because, yes, he is corrupt and all that, and he's being a dick because he just sent you to go and invade another country. You just murder him because you disagree with him? Yeah, see, this thing recovered, or restored.
Maintain your incantations. He will soon turn.
Ave Magistros, Ave Registras, Ave Leodastos.
I am free.
Oh, didn't get to hear him.
Now, back to my mission.
But he says, I am free, or your magic is weakening. Like he taunts them.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
What difficulty am I on? Son of a bitch. Expert. I could play on Master. Master is usually what I play on. But that does also...
What brought you to this infernal place?
I have unfinished business with the Skeleton King.
As do I.
It does also lead to just being able to run into enemies like these things that have insane amounts of health and are unfun to fight and just take years, basically, so...
Not ready yet.
For the sake of a let's play,
I don't have enough
I'm not gonna use it. Again, normally it's the difficulty I play on, but... Because yes, I'm not a master player who's able to play on Torment 100 at, you know, low levels, but... Actually, I don't even think the game lets you pick Torment until you're high enough level. Even if you unlock it.
Need more time.
Also, these explosions hurt quite a bit. Any new enemies out here? Nope. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise.
The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
That's what I'm here to find out.
Down this way. He's free! Do not let him rearm!
He's free, do not let him rearm. You know, this is his supplies. I have to open the chest for him.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
I suppose not. A strong spirit my side could prove helpful.
There is a waypoint. How many... my inventory's not too full. I can also... The waypoints in this game are kind of useless because of the fact that you can fast travel at any moment. Well, not fast travel, but you can, town portal for free. It's no longer a, consumable. Like a town scroll portal or a town portal scroll. It is just, you have to wait, and that's it. Kind of weird that this one didn't, summon any enemies.
Black magic bars our way, but the will of a Templar is stronger. You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now. The powers we serve will soon rule this world!
Interesting, he lived long enough to finish that speech. Normally he doesn't. Anyway, you can't kill him.
Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven. Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
That is agreeable, though I wouldn't mind taking a look at them.
Then onwards we go, to fight the Skeleton King.
Anyway, Templar is a fierce melee warrior who wields a shield and one-handed melee weapons. Do you want him to go with you? If not, they'll travel back to town. You can recruit them later at any time. I'm going to say no right this second.
I need to go back.
So I can warp back and show off the one thing with him. Because I don't think you can dismiss him without getting a second follower. Because this game has a total of 3 of them. Do I want to actually wear that necklace? Yeah, sure. Spice it up a little bit. Salvage. I don't ever actually sell items unless I physically need to. I always usually just scrap them. Anyway, he appears here and you can talk to him.
How does one become a Templar anyway? Were you born to the Order?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
That seems a little unfair. You are not a weed.
You speak out of kindness, but you do not understand. When they took me, they saved my life and my immortal soul.
Anybody else have any dialogue? Can't have a book in this house, maybe? Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually recruit him. Because you can recruit him.
What shall we fight today?
And he'll, he gets a specific tab. You can equip him with anything that you normally can wear. You used to not be able to. He used to only have a couple options, but they changed it. He does get his own set of skills. I think it's each set of 5 levels. He'll get a new skill that you can pick between. And you can swap them whenever. You're not locked. Heal. Cooldown 30 seconds. He'll heal you for... Green numbers can be changed. They're numbers that can be influenced. Or taunt. Taunt enemies, you know, within a chunk of distance from you, just to keep them off of you. I normally just pick the ones that let him heal. Massive blow that does a ton of damage. Cause the target near... Okay. Big damage and then weakens them. Charge a target dealing... Nope. I'll take that one.
My power grows.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
I don't think he can wear Crusader shields. I think it specifically has to be like one of these shields. They do also have a specific piece of equipment that only they can wear. However, it's kind of expensive to get, and you can't get them until later.
I will use this.
Yeah, you fucking better use it. I just made it for you. You better goddamn use it. What is that buff I have? Squirt's necklace. Okay. Oh yeah. The longer I go without taking damage, the higher those penalties rack up. So right now I will just do a decent amount of damage. However, specifically until I take damage.
Your defenses are nothing. My knowledge increases.
Oh, storm armor. Replacement for the B button. Now, I don't usually keep the armors. I don't usually use them. They're just not my favorite type of thing. Especially, like, in this game where at a certain point, you're never taking damage because you just outright die.
Count how many we've killed, but I've lost track.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
No. Oh.
See me now.
I don't know, does the penalty thing build up? Yeah, it just slowly builds up until I take damage. You know, that's actually much better than what I thought it was, because I thought it was just a permanent upgrade that does that. But no, it's just a buff that accrues.
I am so good, I astound myself.
Which, arguably, and decidedly, is much nicer.
Still waiting.
Oh. I found the location I need to go. Okay. Anyway, you do want to specifically destroy jars of urns, or like jars of ashes or whatnot, because they grant a challenge. No.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
And then, yep, they fade away. Didn't want her to block the view.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
We shall put you down, Hellspawn!
I'll put you down, Hellspawn. And I'm pretty sure he's already put down. Anyway, there's a challenge here to kill all 4 of these towers at the same time. They get the same attack. Which is not easy. These urns have a lot of money in them. Who's putting money in urns? I guess it kind of makes sense, depending if this is part of the world that believes in putting, like, material possessions next to your corpse. No lectern? Oh yeah, right here. Because I don't think it's gonna be... Yeah, it's not, Lochdenens anymore.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the king of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Okay. So, I'm gonna point out real quick, this point, or this moment, the game does not tell you unless you are in co-op. It will not tell you, which is honestly kind of stupid, but not much to be done. I might build him a better weapon. See if I can get him a better sword or whatnot. Because No, he can't. Yeah, he can't do that. Oh, can upgrade his... or him. I'll see if this is going to be better. I doubt it. Well, better damage-wise. Yeah, may as well. There is no point to hanging on to a weapon just to, never be able to, like, use it properly. Or whatnot. Anyway, you can scrap legendaries, and it gets you a specific, crafting component. Gets you a Forgotten Soul. I do not recommend doing it just yet. I'm gonna give it to him.
Good thought.
I don't think its effect will actually take place, because he's, a follower. You don't have anything for me, right? That would actually be decent. And better pants. Yeah, you can have my old pants. Sell them to some random fangirl, I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, this is a boss. The game does not tell you this. This is a point of no return. Just for the moment. Once you enter this boss room, unless you die or win, you cannot leave.
Why would I do that?
Case in point.
You will never defeat me!
So, I cannot leave.
You were
No
defeated
way.
the moment you surrendered to madness.
Oh, the effect does work. On him. That's peculiar. I didn't know that. I thought legendary effects didn't proc on, companions. Anyway, boss fight. The Skeleton King, the Mad King of Tristram. Boss fights in this game are usually just one-on-ones. Well, one-on-one in the sense like he's gonna summon minions, but one-on-one in the sense of there's no extra crap you have to do. It's just kill him. There are several achievements here. Boss fights usually have a bunch of them. I believe the ones with him are don't get knocked back by his big swing that he does. Like this one. As well as he can do friendly fire. He can kill his ads that he summons. I think it's get him to kill 15.
Need more time.
Just got notification that I beat him. I think he's set to always drop a legendary helmet. He drops his helmet. Increase the effect of any gem socketed into the helmet by 99%. 99 being in blue means that it could be a variable. Which means you may or may not. Yeah, Between 75 and 100, so this is a nearly perfect roll on that enchantment. Reduce cooldown 7.5 and increase the duration to 3. I'll take it. You take 15% less damage from attacks while channeling. Every second you channel, increase the amount by 5% up to a maximum of 25% damage duration or reduction. Arcane Torrent damage also turns to fire.
Finally, the crater. It was you that fell from the sky? I don't believe that you are the source of the evil in this place.
I am. I remember falling.
Then who are you? Why are you here?
I am not your enemy. I think. Yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness. The darkness is coming. I must. I don't remember.
I should bring you back to town. Cain will know what to do with you. I have traveled far, only to find that the fallen star was a man. Who is he? Why has he come? He recalls nothing. But Cain may have the answers.
Okay. Want to go check in here real quick? Because I never remember just when certain things take place in terms of like rooms changing or whatnot. I'll go to Cancer room in a second. Because I'm fairly certain Miriam has something new to say. Because she usually has a lot to know. Shen doesn't. You can tell if they have something to say by the symbol above their head. Oof. Checkpoint reached. Time to go back to Miriam and see if she's got something new. Because the checkpoints are usually when character dialogue updates. It's stupid. It's usually how it works. Got a Cain's house. Cain's got nothing. I don't think I'm gonna... Do I want to talk to him? Oh yeah, I guess I should do Reign of the Black King. Because, yeah, I'll do it.
This is what fell out of the sky.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Okay. And now I can end it. After I check if this is better for him. Ooh, quite a bit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Miriam, you have anything else to say? I'm not going to get all of Miriam's dialogues.
But this town is done, and you know it.
I'm not going to get all the dialogues for Miriam because some of hers are just so freaking obtuse. Like, specifically, get to this door, open this door, but do not enter this door. It's just crap like that, and it's insane. Oh.
I can hardly believe it, but the falling star is a man. When Uncle Deckard realized this, he was crushed. I know he was hoping for something more miraculous.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna end this part off then. 'Cause I don't want to talk to Deckard Cain just yet. Because a lot of the quests in this game are just like a bunch of events that take place all together. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I gotta speak like a normal human being. Anyway, thank you for watching.